We will see what happens with the Terps. Let's talk a little Maryland basketball. If you have not seen Terps basketball yet this year, you're missing out on some good stuff. Terps are comparing that team to last year. What we're kind of hoping happens with the football team, we're seeing it with the basketball because it's fantastic what we're seeing with the Terps basketball this year. We're going to talk about Sunday's game, though. The Boilermakers, the 8th ranked Purdue Boilermakers against the Terps are 8-1. This is a top 25 team. They're not there, but everything I've seen, they went ahead and just completely rolled Ohio State. Ohio State was never in that game the other night. I think they fell asleep, the Terps, the first half against Alcorn State, but it's been this is a terrific looking Terps group here. So, but this is a litmus test. You're facing the team that actually was in the national championship game last year, Purdue, and a team that is in the top 10 this year as well. Julian Reese, I call him a real good piece of meat and potatoes. I think, though, the Terps are really good with Julian Reese. I think his role is completely different. Despite the numbers, you're seeing 13.3 points a game, 8.1 rebounds as well. I think the Terps are actually doing well with him. He now doesn't have to carry the offensive load, which is good. That's not what he does. He can do the role he's in, good piece of meat and potatoes. Can't key up on him, hit his little jump hook, play physical, go ahead and get all squared away down there. So definitely, and be a veteran presence. You got a lot of young guys on this team. So definitely be a veteran presence for these guys. Tavera Garpe, I didn't put him in the graphic, but he's going to push Julian Reese for playing time. Absolutely. From what I've seen here early, that guy is terrific. Like, definitely a tremendous athlete as well. Got to be a little more consistent. Derek Queen is him. Just all around fantastic. I can't gush enough about Derek Queen. Definitely good inside game, great footwork, calls for the ball, good height, speed on the inside. Big guys have trouble defending him, can play the wing, handles the ball well, shoots the ball well. I think the only thing he's lacking is a little bit of experience. He looks a little green at times. I think a little too easy to defer, but he doesn't need to defer to anybody. I think he is terrific. 16.5, 8 points a game, 8 rebounds a game. I don't see any reason why he's not going to the NBA from what I've seen if he keeps developing. Maybe not as a freshman, but he's not. No way he plays 4 years of college basketball. He's definitely going to the league as well. What? Not yet. Not done yet. Getting there. Daughter asked me if I was done with the video. Not yet. Jacob Gillespie is really good. Jacob Gillespie, the backcourt of the Terps, Jacob Gillespie and Rodney Rice are, oh man, these guys are just, the big problem we had with the Terps last season was they couldn't shoot. These guys are tremendous shooters. I almost put a graphic with both. I think Gillespie, is a little bit better of a ball handler as well, but that's about it. Rice, I think, to me, is a more natural spot-up shooter, but these guys can shoot. You spread the floor. You have the size inside with Reese, Guevara, and Derek Queen, and then you split the floor with these guys who have tons of room because of all the attention inside, and they're going to drill it from the outside. Terrific stuff from the Terps. So the Terps definitely manhandling teams early. How good is Purdue this year? No more Zach Edey. So who was the guy who was the preseason player of the year in the Big Ten? It was Brandon Smith from Purdue. He has actually not been their main scorer so far. But look at the assist total. 9.5, 9.1 assists a game. So he's actually been scoring points. I thought there was more maturity I saw with him in the tournament last year compared to his freshman year. Now he's a junior. Definitely one of the leaders of the team. No Zach Edey on the team. So definitely probably their emotional leader. Another outstanding guy who came in, Fletcher Lawyer. This is a spot-up shooter, to say the least. 56% from 58.6 from three-point range. That's insane. This guy is, or I think like a Braden Smith is more, to use old Bulls here, John Paxson. This is Steve Kerr. Feet on the ground, hit the tray, create space. He's going to drill it. And he's been drilling it. He definitely has the ability to go ahead and do that. Definitely, though, you're going to pay attention to Braden Smith, and you're going to pay attention to Trey Kaufman-Renn, the junior from Purdue. So you look at this, 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and you're like, well, where did this come from? Like, he's been there the whole time, but definitely with Zach Edey gone, now he's taking advantage of his opportunity, and Braden Smith has been deferring to him. This is going to be a definitely prime matchup to watch when you watch a Trey Huffman-Renn, and Derek Queen. These two guys battle it out, two of the best players in the Big Ten as well. I think Renn definitely good low post game. Not quite the shooter ball handler as the Derek Queen is, but they're feeding him inside. Not quite what Zach Edey does, but kind of like in that type of role of player. Not 7 foot, like 7'50", like Zach Edey was, but like 6'9", 6'8", a little bit more athletic, a little bit more of a mid-range as well. Great matchup. Can't wait to see Trey Huffman-Renn and Derek Queen go off in this one. I actually like the Terps in this one. I don't think the Terps have anything to fear with this team. It'll be close. I think the Terps can pull this game out. I think they'll be more motivated to win. They have beaten Purdue in recent years. So I'm ready. Ready for this on Sunday at Mackey Arena. Definitely check it out on Big Ten Network. Terps and the Boilermakers in this one. I think the Terps actually go ahead and win this game on Sunday in Mackey Arena. So I'm going to go ahead and predict the upset. Definitely check it out. No Ravens game that you have to check out. So definitely check out the Terps in this one as well. All right. All right. So definitely check it out as well. And Terps fans, we should be excited. You should be very excited about the Terps because the Terps are actually doing very well at the start. These games aren't even close. Aren't even close. It's just blowing out. Now, you haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes of the Big Ten. That's what starts with the Purdue game, even though you beat Ohio State. Played very close. The only loss was to Marquette. It's in the top 25. Beat Villanova, beat Ohio State. Really good team, Terps.